yes, we can't forget about Jeff also within the mid-run shop. Jeff is the owner of the whole mini store during this point of the the game, as you can tell by the sign, and his features are interesting to look at, especially within the door's classified files with heightened brightness. This entity has 2 blue eyes and 2 spaghetti-looking arms coming from it. That's all you can see, as if we go behind the entity, the acid simply stops preventing to show us what Jeff fully looks like out of the shadows. Nothing really more to note other than he's saving up for college with his shop, so make sure you tip him very well. Number 5, really quite Void as darkness. All Void does is he now replaces Glitch as the sole entity in charge of bringing players lagging back up towards the group once again.
This is Doomsday now.
With a 40% damage penalty against the players. It is unknown why the developers made this switch happen, but we definitely welcome whatever this entity looks like to the family. Number 6, Snare.
Dance challenge daw. Kapagod pero tara.
Ano ang kulitan kung walang energy? Mag-Enervon!
I bet you entity that far, you probably have seen all those plant traps and whatnot within the ground floor, right? Well, those traps are actually part of Snare's root system, and if you step on them, you will take some damage and get stuck for a couple seconds. What's interesting about Snare, though, is that he cannot kill you at all. Even if you have 3 HP, you'll be left with 1 HP if you fall into their trap. Making Snare, along with Timothy, one of the only entities to take damage but not kill you. You'll also want a flashlight or some type of a light source, since there won't be any light sources at all to avoid them. I know they usually say that you should go outside and touch grass, but not this one. Number 7, Rift. Not technically an entity per se, but I guess we'll classify it as one for the video. Essentially what Rift is, it's a blue-shaped portal that resides at room 100, and they allow players to turn in their unused items in order to use them on their next run on doors. Quite the useful entity or system. Especially since the developers are looking to add in a floor 2 update in the coming months, so having Rift around teleporting items back and forth is very good. And it also explains that weird void sound at the spawn a while back. We now know that Rift had something to do with that. Number 8, A60 isn't really that new, since we have seen the entity this entity into the game as a part of an alternate route. A60, as the name implies, will start to show up around room A-60, and players would have to hide inside lockers in order to get past.
What's up, Chili? No, like a small bit. Small bit of damage. pro here. I'm noob. I played since 2021.
Basically, it's like a clone of Rush, but a way faster version. Number 9, A90. Similar to A60 in the name, but by design, they are two very different entities. A90 is a very scary looking entity that kind of looks like a pixelated skull. They can spawn in around the same time as A60, though the name does imply it usually hangs out around door 90. This entity is similar to Halt, in which a stop sign will briefly flash on the screen, making players suddenly stop with all movement. If players do move, even with their camera, they will take a significant amount of damage, so make sure you keep an eye out for them. Number 10, A120. Formerly known as A200 in distinctive smile design to it. This entity essentially acts as a version of Ambush in this realm, though its speed is a bit slower than the entity.
Oh no.
That we all know of. Nothing really more to know. It's light. Well, he may as well be the Guiding Light's cousin, especially as he is in a slightly yellow hue. The entity also doesn't really give clear directions or tips, which is also a bit strange. Which entity is your favorite?
but he's dead.
Tikman na ang UFC soups.
If you guys have seen our short added to the new Roblox Doors update, but it does have some and it's especially from this plant, which can actually help you out quite a bit. As you can see, your heart beats stronger than before. But if you can hang on to your items all the way up until door 60, as we're in front of right now, with those same items that I did specify earlier, you are going to notice some of these rooms are looking very weird, but they always do spawn right within room 60 for some reason. Well, right behind this cabinet, there's actually a little secret passageway that you can go right.
Are you serious? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There was 6. Doomsday.
Behind. A lot of people tend to walk right past this part. If you do use a lighter, you can see that there is going to be a little bit of a maze in order to get back in this area. And I guess we do have a pretty interesting picture as well. This painting doesn't even have a title for some reason. That's kind of weird, but okay. But you guys can also notice that there's going to be a locked gate right in front of us. Now, how are we going to be able to unlock this gate? Well, if we do backtrack out of the maze right outside of the room once again, and if you guys go to the next room, it is going to lead into one of those huge double basement rooms. This is always going to spawn after room 60. Now, obviously, I did have to have some lighting on in order to show you guys clearly, because you can't really see this very well if the video was very dark. Essentially, all you have to do is try to find the switch to open up the normal gate. And I guess you also gotta run it to screech as well. But once this gate lever has been pulled, not only is the regular door going to be opened, in which most players would probably progress through the game, now you're gonna backtrack all the way back to that other gate once again. And as you guys can see, the gate has been lifted thanks to the lever. Now here is where things get very interesting. We got a door that's labeled A-00, and we got a skeleton key lock, as well as 2 lock picks to pick from. That's why you guys need to have at least these 2 lockpicks and the skeleton key in order to unlock this door. But of course, what's gonna happen once we unlock this door? Is it gonna be some huge secret or something like that? Honestly, I have no idea, but let's find out. Oh geez, here we go. We're gonna open the door and see what's going on here. Continuing run overview. Continuing run in 11 seconds. So it looks like it's going to pause your normal gameplay and it's going to teleport you to another game of some sort. I have no idea. This is actually pretty interesting. Whoa, what the heck? This is called the Rooms? Detour, I think I'm lost into the Rooms achievement. Bro, this is actually pretty crazy. Now,
this year, let's build the right habits. Quaker has 7 times more fiber than white.
if you guys don't know what this game is, it's actually the game that firstly inspired Doors as well. I mean, the graphics certainly looks like that of a very old Roblox game. Like, we haven't seen this in a while. But as you guys can see, we do have to go through all the rooms, and you guys have to try to get through as many rooms as you can, because around door 60, we're going to be running into the infamous A60 entity. Now, you can actually hide inside of these lockers if need be, just in case if any entities do pop up. And there's also some gold that are left on the ground, especially during certain parts within the rooms. And you can also use a rechargeable light in order to use the flashlight even more, though there's not special. They added in another realm of doors right within just three, and especially feeling lighter than normal. But just point out the fact that it might be a different. It's going to be rechargeable if you press the left mouse button, so you'd be able to charge up your flashlight for a good. It'd be pretty scary. Hear that? We might have lots of gold on the use. Is pretty strong. Use there's 60. Let's open it. Oh. That's good. That's good. Oh! Oh!
wonderful place. Logic.
surprised you. What did you die? Oh, it usually attacks around room A60, so you could just call it A60. I don't know. Anyways, I hope you don't mind trying again. It would be helpful. So you actually have an alternate version of doors right within the game. That's gotta be the biggest secret within the whole entire update, honestly. Now, you are going to run into several entities, especially within this Backrooms version of Doors. One of the entities is pretty similar to Halt. Once a stop sign prompt shows up on the screen, you have only a second to stop before you take damage. And by damage, I mean they will literally take 90% of your health. Also, sometimes the background sounds can be a little bit misleading. You might hear a synthwave in the background and really think that an entity is coming, but that's not the case. Room 59, we got 2 lockers right inside right here. There we go, door A60 once again. We should be able to hide inside of a locker in order to get away from A60. But apparently there's going to be over 1,000 rooms in this version of Doors. Here comes A60 real quick. We gotta stop. And then we can hide real quick. There's no lockers in here. Oh my god, bro. You gotta be kidding me, man. A60 again? I don't think this one's too hard to figure it out. Alright, hurry back. We're not done yet. But yeah, there's gonna be a couple new entities within this big secret indoors. Another major one from the original rooms was A-200, which is another major entity that you do end up meeting all the way at door 200. So essentially what this update has done is it's added an extra 1,000 rooms to the 100 rooms that we got in the regular game. And there's actually an even bigger secret that goes beyond just the A rooms themselves. Someone was actually able to get through 1,000 of these rooms with recorded proof in over 2-hour challenge and was able to reach the end in order to obtain the Majestical camcorder device. With this device, you can actually use it within the hotel, and it will provide the player with night vision and an X-ray feature that can be used to find items in drawers. But the best part about this, it seems to run on infinite batteries, which is crazy. You also do get a rainbow colored tag above your name if you can even make it through the 1,000 rooms. Consider it as a guys got.
Habang tumatagal, tumatanda rin ang bibig dahil sa germs that may cause mouth aging. Rinse with Listerine!
Do I just... Hello? Hey, you don't got extra wireless? No, please. Munch, munch. Munch, munch. Munch, munch. Huh?
Oh god. Oh god. Oh, sweet, I did it.
Stop! Stop! Language! Preemptive language! Language! Stop it! Dang it! Hi everyone! Drink. Go away! Stop it!
You can't just magically make me feel better.
Badonkers.
Whoa, Mama!
Insert happy noises. See that thing again?
You can't just magically make me feel better.
Badonkers.
See that? Numa.
Mag-ingay para sa Year of the Hataw kasama.
Kapag sumakit ang lower chan, may hilap, ipit at tusok.
No, 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 my god!